everybody, I was going to show you guys around the RV. This is what it looks like on moving day. So we've got everything ready to go. We're ready to put slides in. Husband's just still putting some stuff away outside, but show you how everyone asks, where does everything go when you're about to head out? So I'm going to show you. Over here is our desk area, which usually has a monitor on top, which we unplug, take off, and it's underneath that blanket. So we've done this every move and nothing has ever been damaged. That drum usually lives over near the fireplace. Moving onto the couch, we take a couple things off the wall, like one of the guitars. The plant goes in the corner. It's the best place we've found that it doesn't shuffle around the RV while in transit. Under the pillows are a couple of folding stools that we keep at our breakfast bar area, and it's awesome that they fold and just fit nicely on the couch. And this little table desk right here usually holds a bunch of water bottles on top. Our kids have some snackies, so that's usually full, so those all get taken off. Let's see, our toaster oven always goes there, usually lives over on this counter while we're stationary, but having stuff on counters, they can shuffle, so we found that it's been the best space for it to live while in transit. We get a lot of questions about our sectional and how it fits with the slides coming in. And we did all the measurements before we bought it and made sure that when this slide comes in for travel days, that it comes in perfectly and fits dimensionally right where it should. So we've had zero issues with the slide and the sectional fitting. So moving on to the back of the RV, not much. We don't have a lot of stuff that we keep out. Some of the stuff that you do see, like these little statues, I've Velcroed them to the base and they've not shifted in the dozens of times that we've relocated. The table we don't have to strap down, it just stays neatly and tightly back there. I put a couple things underneath, like the bongos, and that's our little fruit basket. And also the plant kind of stays nice and snugly back there during transit. We have a couple things that we keep on this TV shelf that go in here, like the remotes. Besides that, nothing really else gets put up on that area. Like I said earlier, the toaster oven usually lives up here, as well as a couple of cooking things, but travel days, everything's going to come off or it will just slide off, and you'll risk damaging whatever's on there. Also, maybe the slide if it gets stuck somewhere within having it go in and out. We have this cover for the stove, which we usually have up when we're stationary. Travel days, it goes down. You'll see in our sink, this is where all of kind of the crap that is on our countertops go, including our Keurig, which normally lives on top of that little wine rack turned on its side. So yeah. Oh, our Berkey usually lives right there, and I'll show you in a minute where it gets relocated to. These two shoe containers, this one over here gets shuffled to the side, and since they're facing each other, the shoes just stay nice and neat where they are and don't really relocate. That guitar amazingly does not shift. Neither do those boxes up top. I put Velcro command strips on the bottoms of them, so they don't go anywhere. They house all our holiday stuff. So that's been a really nice thing. Moving on to the mid bunk where our girls sleep. We have put in these cube storage units which house a bunch of clothes and toys, and we drilled, if you could see, holes in the tops and towards the bottom and bungee them, and that keeps everything nicely in. Moving day, just if any random toys they're working on kind of get put up into the bunks. Also down here in the bottom bunk is like a stool and their heater, stuff that usually lives on the floor out here, just gets thrown in there and it stays, so that's nice. Besides that, this room is looking good for a slide to come in. Everything's off the floor. Moving on. The loft, it's kind of just used for extra storage if we have something that needs to get thrown in there. It's not really that messy usually, so not much I need to do to secure stuff up there. Let's see, moving on to the bathroom. This is where we keep our Berkey on transit days. I just empty all the water out. It comes apart in little pieces. I bought a collapsible storage bin from Costco. So we only use that bin for the Berkey, and when it's stationary, it goes under the bed. And kind of all the stuff that's on the shelves go in that basket, which is the waste basket in here normally. All the soap bottles, shampoo and whatnot. And just all the stuff that's in the bathroom that's just kind of hanging out on the floor during stationary times. This bucket is normally outside. It has kind of a bunch of random shoes, which I kind of find a better situation for that because we haven't been using it a lot lately. But yeah, nothing on the countertops, nothing really else on the floor. So this room is ready. Moving on to the master. Usually we have our printer and laptop up here. I have my essential oil kit up here. We put the heater up there, so all that comes off. And we unplug TV. The TV just stays where it is. We have not done anything to secure it, and it's been fine. The closet, only thing we do is add the stuff that's on top of the desk to it. Or dresser, sorry. So again, the printer, laptop, heater, oils, and besides that, nothing else needs to get secured in here. Everything is where it goes and where it will stay. And in here, the bed, we used to put stuff on the bed, and we just have gotten down to where we don't need to anymore. So it's just gets made, and it is what it is. We have a couple outlets over here. Stuff gets unplugged. Found them a little home in a little basket up here. Just cords of sorts. But yeah, this is the master on moving day. I will add that on moving day, everything gets wiped down and cleaned. I'm not a big duster or cleaner in general, so I take the advantage of our moving days to go ahead and do this. So like all these solid surfaces I've wiped down, and I've vacuumed the entire rig. If I didn't do it on moving days, I probably wouldn't do it at all. So it's just a good time to go ahead and get all that knocked out. But this has been our video for moving day, and hope you enjoyed it and maybe found a few tips for future moving days for you and your family. Y'all have a great day. Thanks.